and then it's an opportunity to come over to you from the studio of Lemoore, South Australia. And I have with me our own Liberian brother from Sydney, and he's right here with me in studio. How are you, brother?
Oh, I'm good. Oh, well, I'm KJ, by the way.
Oh, thank you, JJ. It's a pleasure meeting you. Can you tell a little bit why you are in South Australia? Because it's been a while. I've not seen you here in South Australia.
Oh, well, we run a charity back in Liberia. It's a charity to help homeless kids and also children that don't have the means of going back to school, to help their parents that we build a school and help these children to get a better education. So we've been registered since 3 years ago with the Australian government and also back in Liberia. So we planning on building a mission school in Liberia. We have land in Maryland County and also in Markham County. So we thought it was that we bring up these musicians over to Australia to have a concept where we can raise funds to carry on our school project.
So what you are telling me now, you have musicians from Africa here in Australia to help him sing, enhance the work of the charity organization.
Yeah, we have evangelist Cyrus Townsend.
You mean Cyrus Townsend, the young man that sang the song "Do Not Cry"?
Yeah.
And who again?
We have Eveine Kamara.
You mean the woman that sang the song "Dependable God"?
Yes.
Man gracious. Okay, it's a great opportunity. Brother JJ, I say welcome. And to audience and people who will be monitoring us on Facebook, we will shortly cut on and then meet the host in Australia, South Australia, Brother George Foreman, who will be telling a little bit about the artist, and then we'll bring. Welcome, Brother George.
Welcome, brother. Thank you for welcoming me in your studio.
Thank you. And as you can see, this is Brother George, the most talked about in South Australia. Whenever you heard of the program being successful, he's one of the brain in South Australia that the Liberian community, they rely on to have things working. And I heard that you are the host for those musicians from Africa, to be precise, Liberia. How true it is?
One of the corrections I will make is that they are actually the Liberian community in South Australia is the host to our brothers.
Okay, for the point of correction.
I'm just a servant to make sure that happens smoothly.
So you may, I am also the host.
You are the host. As long as you live in South Australia as a Liberian,
you are also the host. Okay, Brother John, can we get to the point? What actually we are to be doing as Liberians?
It is a great honor and privilege, to welcome our sister Eveine Kamara and our brother Cyrus Townsend, the most renowned artist, gospel artists that we have, veterans, to add up to the quality that we have in Liberia, in South Australia. What a great privilege, what an honor. So we are here to introduce them to the world, introduce them to our community, introduce them to the festival state, and introduce them to Australia as a whole.
Thank you. You would tell us actually, where are we to have this program?
I'll tell you, brother, the location is very easy to understand for Adelaideans. People in Adelaide, the address to this concept is number 17, Barrington Street, just the corner with Central Street. In Barrington Street, you find the Anglican Church right at the center there. If you notice Enfield Library on Maynooth Road, just behind that library is where you find it. Another sensible information to trace the place, just ask for the Liberian Embassy. We got Omega Pabo living there, Brother Omega Pabo, and others, Eric, and many others live right there. So you ask them, just a stone throw from where they are, you'll find a place.
And then when it comes to the pricing, someone told me they have a price for VIP and they have a price for ordinary.
Absolutely. You cannot have people of this kind of high caliber that you can have VIPs. I'm one of them.
Okay.
So for VIP ticket, it's not much as you pay for Rihanna and others. These are our own valuable resource singers. We're just asking you to pay $40 as a VIP, $30 ordinary.
That is reasonable. I think we can afford.
Very reasonable.
And what would be your last word to the Liberian community or the African community in general, and even our host Australia?
My message is all funds that's going to be raised is going towards a charity. We went through, all of us know we went through 14 years devastating war. We damaged everything, damaged schools, damaged hospitals, and even damaged lives. We need to rebuild. There are forgotten children back home there while we are here in luxury, land of plenty. We raising this money to be used towards building a school, as you heard from Pastor Kamara.
So they are here.
Yes, they are.
I think we can have a word with them.
Oh, yes.
Okay, thank you. You have heard from Brother George. He said that the artists are here, and then shortly we will be getting word from the artists. They are your own people. They are your own brothers and sisters, and they need your help because they're wanting to raise up children who are homeless, who are parentless in Liberia. A great man of God from Africa, to be precise, Liberia, Pastor Moses Kamara. Is the manager for the artists from Liberia here, and he will be giving all the insight of their mission in Australia. You are welcome.
Thank you so much, Mr. Yaba. We are here in Australia for a concert, series of concerts around Australia, and the purpose of those concerts is to raise funds for less privileged and children with disability in Africa. And the purpose of this trip is to construct a school campus that is estimated at 125,000, and we having this concert. And minutes I will speak on what will be happening during the event.
Yeah.
We have series of albums that are here. We have new albums that have not been released even in Africa, but this is going to be the first place, and you're going to be one of those that will have the first copy of those albums, and those are powerful songs, and the artists will be performing those songs, and we encourage you to come there because the performances are going to be splendid. We were in Melbourne. We intended having one show in Melbourne, but because of the zeal, and we were asked to stay for another show. So we believe that this is a movement that you cannot afford to miss. We encourage you to come and support, come and purchase CDs, and come and do your best.
Oh, Mr. Kamara, if I may ask, because people now, they are googling you and they are on their Facebook pages to get the actual information. What is the gate intake for this concert?
Well, the gate intake is $40, and it's just nothing.
Okay.
$40. Some of us, sometimes our daily meal is over $100.
$100.
So like $40, giving $40 to charity, I mean, it means nothing. And also on that day, there will be donations. We're going to give room for donations. And as you donate, this institution is registered with the Australian government.
Okay.
And we have the institution has its number and receipts, where you can do your tax return, you can claim your tax.
Yeah.
As you do your donation, we're going to give you receipt, stamp, and that you can use tomorrow to claim tax.
Oh, you hear it for yourself, but
Yeah.
you said previously you have old work and new work,
Yeah.
and if this work would be marketed, what would be the cost?
Well, the cost of a CD is $20. If you want two on the spot, we give it to you for $30, just because of you.
You mean the audio and the video?
The audio and the video
Okay.
of any one of those albums. One is for $20, and if you're taking more than one, for you, because of you, we'll give you $30 for two.
Oh man, wow.
Yeah.
So now you heard it from the manager of the artist, Pastor Moses Kamara. I encourage you to be there because myself, I'm already have my ticket with me, and also I will be performing there. And then the Liberian community, the Sierra Leonean community, the Nigerian community, the Sudanese community, people even from Burundi and Zimbabwe, they are in full getting swing for this program because I've been chatting with people. Okay, we will shortly have a break while we get on board the artists. Thank you, Mr. Kamara. It's a pleasure having you in
Thank you, man.
Before you, your own artist from Africa, to be precise, Liberia. She's been touring around the world. She traveled to the great US, and then she went to South Africa and so many parts of the world. And here she is today. Sister, how are you?
I'm fine.
Okay. Again, we say welcome.
Thank you.
Can you introduce yourself, because people now watching you want to know who actually this beautiful minister of the gospel is?
Well, by way of introduction, my name is Eveine and Kamara, and most people call me the Benedict.
Wow. So you mean you did a song Benedict?
Yeah.
It's a pleasure. So how would it be like? What actually you are here for? Because I'm just hearing around Eveine, Kamara coming, Cyrus Townsend coming. So how would it be like? What is your enthusiasm and expectation?
Well, we are grateful to God. We are here today in Australia. We will be having a charity concert in Adelaide here. We just from Melbourne, where we had a great time there, and we are here in Adelaide. From here, we'll be going somewhere else. We are just touring in Australia, having concerts, raising funds for charity back home.
Okay, they are saying they are here raising funds for charity back home. Remember, you have your relatives back home. Probably maybe your immediate family right here, but you have relatives back home, and they are taking on the initiative to help people back home. So we expect you to come over. And I heard from your manager that you have a new work.
Sure, I do.
And what's the title?
The title is Go Higher.
Go higher. So meaning that once I'm here in Australia, I need to go higher.
Indeed.
And you, once you're on Facebook, you need to go higher. We say thank you. Come on that day, and you're going to get more from even Natt Kamara. But we didn't tell the people what date, if we may ask.
Well, the concert is on Saturday.
Wow, Saturday.
Yeah.
Where are we having this concert? At a Uniting Church. And then we will be calling on Pastor Yasia, who will be giving us descriptions and the location of this concert. Thank you. Like I said, we're going to have in studio Evangelist Cyrus Townsend from Liberia, one of our veterans when it comes to music. We say welcome.
Thank you so much, Frank.
It's a pleasure to have you in Australia, to be precise, South Australia.
Thank you. I'm happy to be a part and feel the breeze of this country.
I know. Okay, to just get to the point, because I know you are not just here for basic, because we've been hearing in the air, Evangelist Cyrus Townsend is to come here for a great purpose. Can you tell us briefly what you are here for?
Well, basically, I'm here because I was asked by a group called Future for the Children Ministry to come and help them raise some funds to help the less fortunate Liberian children. And so when they told me to come, asked me to come, I felt passion in my heart to help somebody, and that's what I do basically, even back home, to be a blessing. The songwriter said, if you can help somebody, if I can help somebody, then my living will not be in vain. So you can help somebody get an education. Man, we have set the life on course.
You are hearing from Evangelist Cyrus Townsend. If only you may ask what are some of the products from Evangelist Cyrus Townsend, then of course I will turn right to him. And Sarah, can you tell your people what can you be identified by? What are some of the music that you can just give them the jigs?
Well, let me say something to you. There's a lady called me the other night from Sydney when I first landed here. She chatted with me on Facebook and she thought it was not me. She said, is this a Cyrus Townsend?
Yeah.
I said, this is Cyrus Townsend. She said, no, the Cyrus Townsend I know is very slim. Don't tell me you're gotten fat like this. So I said, this is Cyrus Townsend. I said, is this the Do Not Cry anymore Cyrus Townsend? I said, this is the Do Not Cry anymore Cyrus. I said, Jesus Christ, you're one of my best fans. And I remember she said she's one of my best fans. And and I told her, I said, you can identify me by that song.
Yo.
Do Not Cry Anymore.
Yo.
So anybody want to identify me? That's the song. Do not cry anymore because Jesus knows about it too.
Cyrus, you talk about do not cry anymore. But once I was in Liberia, this is a man that we've been remixing because I'm a musician. We've been remixing, but the remix for Do Not Cry, I agree it more than 100%.
Really?
God will turn your
sickness into healing.
Look, so what are we going to do now? Come on Saturday at United Church.
Most of my songs I like to do, I like to do live singing.
Yeah.
I'm used to live singing, and the only way I don't sing live with the bands, like we don't have it around. But on Saturday, we will still do what we gotta do.
Yeah.
Once we have the microphone, we can still do some live singing. With the instrumental or not. Then we'll move along with the CDs. We're going to do some playback. We're going to have the instrumental. We're going to flow from there.
Because of what they used to listening.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're gonna hear that what you talk about. The remix of
the
remix. I tell you what, you're gonna have it.
Thank you, Evangelist Cyrus Townsend, and then to all of the Liberians and African,
and
Australian.
Before you close, brother Franklin, I also got a new album. Got a new album entitled Settle Me.
Settle Me. Okay, we as biblical people, then that carried my mind to Jacob and the angels. He had us until you bless me. That could be a transformation, settle me down. So it's your time to tell God to settle you. And thank God that you have these great men of God who are here and you can tap into that anointing. We say bless you again, brother.
Thank you so much.
And to all of the audience out there, I want you to get your dancing shoes ready because you're going to be super heavy on night day. And you have your production manager, Paul Aziz Yoga from the Lemon movie industry of Australia, and also Evangelist Franklin Yaba, your own son and brother this evening. Thank you.